Welcome everyone to Vested Interest. This is Shane back again for another stock pick of the day. This will be the last one of the week. It is Thursday, the 19th of January. Today we are going to take a look at Owens Corning Company. Let's jump right into the video. So if you want to know more about them, check them out, www.owenscorning.com. That is their homepage where I pulled this information from. We're not going to read through all of this, but I did pull up a map, right, of where their world headquarters is. So if you look at the color coordinated here, red is world headquarters, green is insulation facilities, blue is roofing facilities, orange composite facilities, and black is their science and technology centers. Obviously, you can see a lot of it is focused in the United States, but they do have some focus over here in Europe, as well as Asia. Here is one here in South America, a composite facility, and that is what Owens Corning does, right? They are insulation, roofing materials, composite materials for building. That's residential and commercial building. And we'll read through this a little bit. Our story is not simply a history of insulation, our building supplies, or even the dates of inventions and buildings. It's an intricate tale of innovation and growth spurred by reinvention, curiosity, and strong partnerships built over decades. Our roots reach back to the 1800s. I think that's important to note, right? So this company has been around, another one that's been around for a long time, over 100 years. So they've seen all the downturns, the Great Depressions, World Wars, the Great Recession, the housing crisis in 2008, dot-com bubble. They've been around, they've come out the other side, right? Still producing material for construction sites. I think probably that is all I'll get into. If you want to read the rest of this, you can pause this and go through this. These are quick hitters, so that would be a little bit much here. But again, been around for a long time, provides materials for buildings and construction materials. All right, and the reason we are taking a look at them, we are still talking about Owens Corning, or Owens Corning, ticker OC. They are out of the industrial sector, and they closed the day at $86.69. They were down 4.69% on the day. That is why we were taking a look at them. Their 52-week range as low as $72.97, as high as $101.12. So headed back towards that low. Average volume is 976,000. Today was 1.3 million. Looks like a lot of selling here. You can clearly see that sell-off started really heavy early in the morning, but continued throughout most of the day. They have a market cap of 8.19 billion, a beta of 1.43, a PE ratio extremely low at 6.39. Earnings per share is actually pretty high at $13.56 per share. Their next earnings date is coming up February 14th through February 20th, somewhere in that range. Their forward dividend is $2.08. They do pay out quarterly. We'll see that here in a little bit. Dividend yield, pretty nice dividend yield, 2.3. That's actually pretty much in line with the overall market. If you were to buy like an ETF or something like that that covered the overall market, it's probably going to be around 2%. Next, or their last ex-dividend date was January 3rd, so you've missed that one. You would not get the next dividend if you bought them now. You would have to wait for the following. And according to Yahoo Finance, where I pulled this information from, I am not affiliated with Yahoo Finance, just one of the sources I like to look at. They have a one-year target estimate for the stock price of $101.13. Now, I always recommend more than one source to look up information, so I use another one called stockanalysis.com. Obviously, there are other sources out there, but just make sure you are looking at more than one source. Never just trust one source of information. Always collaborate that information and ensure that it is accurate by looking at more than one source. Still talking about Owens Corning here. They've had 27 stock analysts take a look at this. They call it a consensus buy. They have a low estimate of $75.75. which would be a 12.62% decline from the stock price where it currently sits, closer to its 52-week low of $72 that we saw on the previous slide. I would love it to drop back into the 70s. Average estimate of $103.29. This is pretty close to what we saw for Yahoo Finance's estimate, and that would be a 19.15% increase in the stock price. And if it happened to hit the high estimate of $162.75, that would be an 87.74% increase. Now, I do have a position in Owens Corning. It is a small position, 8 shares. My cost basis is $88.39, right? So it's currently below my cost basis. I am down 1.92%. I have actually been waiting for this to pull back here. I had bought a few shares here, and this was one of the stocks that I was watching for this month, stocks to buy for this month. So if it remains below my cost basis, I have not made my purchases for the week, but if it remains low here or even drops further, I will be buying some tomorrow. And I have $707.12 into this. It's currently worth $702, so down $4.80. Again, I don't mind riding this one down. Now, again, quarterly payer. They did have a raise here recently, right? October, they paid out 35 cents. January 3rd, which payout date was January 19th, was 52 cents, right? So the payout ratio, very low, 9.6%. So very, very low payout ratio, one of the lowest payout ratios, if not the lowest payout ratio in my portfolio. So they have a long runway, a very long runway to continue to grow their dividend, and their current dividend growth is 38.94%. Now, I don't think that it will maintain this 38% growth for a long time, but if it did it for the next couple of years, I would certainly appreciate that. Anytime a growth rate is this low or this high with a payout ratio this low, that is very nice to see, and that's part of the reason I added them to my portfolio. Again, not saying that this will continue, but it is very nice dividend growth right now with a very, very low payout. Well, that is really it. These are supposed to be quick hitters, so trying to find value in the market as these stocks pull back. There are a lot more opportunities right now to be buying. So if you are dividend growth investors, kudos to you. Let's get out there and don't be afraid to buy on red days, right? That just means you have an increased yield as the right. They're inversely related. So as the price goes down, the yield goes up, right? So if you're looking for cash flow, passive income, that's what dividend growth investing is about. Don't just buy on the green days. It's nice to see green days. Everyone gets excited and thinks their stocks are going, but that's really for growth investing. If you're looking to be that kind of investor, this probably isn't the channel for you. I don't cover a whole lot of that. I do some of that over on my Webull account. I have a link down below for Webull. If you don't have a broker's account, you can go ahead and use that. You'll get some free stocks. I'll get some free stocks. Don't have to use it, perfectly fine if you don't, but just an opportunity to help out the channel. And as always, appreciate you stopping by. If you haven't done so already, don't forget to show me some love. The other way you can help out the channel, hit that thumbs up, hit the notification bell. Most importantly, subscribe to the channel. Join me on this journey to financial freedom. And for those of you who are subscribed, I really do appreciate every one of you out there. The channel continues to grow because of people like you. I'm really glad that you appreciate the videos. And for everyone in the comment section, I do personally read and respond to the comments. And I'll say on the day of the video, I am getting more comments now on older videos. So apologies if I haven't responded. I do have a day job. This is just a hobby for me. You know, I don't make any income off of YouTube, so I put these out in my spare time. I just hope that it helps people out, right? I came from a very poor family, grew up in a double wide trailer myself, and I understand now at a much older age the importance of investing in the value of time, right? Time is your friend in dividend growth investing, so go ahead and use that time to your advantage. It's going to pass anyway, so might as well use it to your advantage. So like I said, I do personally read and respond to the comments. I'm always interested to read your questions, suggestions for future topics, or constructive criticism. Go ahead and drop it all down below. And this is Shane signing off, wishing peace and prosperity to you and yours. And remember, financial security comes to those who take a vested interest. Hey, hope you had a great week. Thanks for stopping by. And don't forget the Sunday update video. I will be showing you what I purchased in my portfolio this week. So I'll see you in that one. I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing in this presentation should be considered financial advice. I'm only sharing my opinion. Investing is for educational and entertainment purposes. Investing involves risk. You can lose money. You should never invest any amount you're not comfortable losing. Always do your own research. Invest based on your situation, circumstances, and select criteria, or seek the advice counsel of a certified financial advisor.